is kids now versus kids then. Madam Toastmaster Falak, kids now versus kids then. At this time, all evaluation contests, we just get a coming speech. Thank you.
Mama, where do babies come from? Babies? I think it's time I tell you. Listen, Mother. Listen carefully. When parents select a suitable match for their daughter or son and the wedding takes place, a few months later, God gifts the couple a baby. Ah, so babies are a gift from God. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My mom had a real tough time coming up with answers to the various weird and awkward questions I asked as a kid. And I, like a goody good girl, blindly believed everything she said. Oh yes, I actually had a debate with my class 5 biology teacher when she taught us the chapter on human reproduction. Bye, Mom. Bye. Anyway, I believe parents these days have it real easy. They don't have to face these awkward situations or come up with answers. Because kids these days, they are just so ahead of their age. Trust me. I mean, they know who exactly should they go to in order to ask all their questions. None other than their best friend, Mr. Google. And I actually have a younger sister who is currently 14 years old. So I have seen her grow from an 8-year-old tech-savvy kid who taught her 18-year-old sister how to use a touchscreen phone into a selfie addict, know-it-all teenager. And trust me, we always have this never-ending war going on between us. The 90s born versus the millennial kid. A few months back, I was singing this song. The creepy and the kooky, mysterious and rookie, all together spooky, the Addams Family. Do-do-do-do. And you know what she said? She was like, "What are you singing? Is it some song from a movie about Adam and Eve?" Adam and Eve? Like seriously? Then I rented out a DVD of this cartoon and made her watch it. She considered it a punishment, obviously. But I was like, calm down, fella, calm down. It's alright, she's just a kid. One day she'd grow up. She'd understand. She'd admire the classic 90s era. And as always, I was wrong. But hey, since every generation has their own share of awesomeness, there are certain things about the 90s that the coming generation will miss. I know they have their cool stuff to do, but for me, my childhood was the best. I often feel like going and telling these, billionaire kids, hey, you know what? When I was young, which was not too long ago, playing Super Mario, going to the library, writing letters, all that was so damn cool. In fact, internet, when it comes to internet, we had to wait for 20 minutes to get connected to it. I still remember the dial-up tone. God, 20 minutes, it was one big procedure. But you kids, you can't even sit and watch the 2-second advertisement before a YouTube video. Just saying. But what about music, huh? When it comes to music, we heard songs like I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world or Backstreet's Back, oh yeah. And nowadays, my anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. Let's not even get to it. Swear words. The ultimate swear words we use were shit, moron, retard. And being an Indian, since we are animal lovers, we often use words like monkey, donkey. And all you get to hear nowadays is beep, 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 beep. Pride for us was owning a Nokia 1100. Dropped it from the balcony. No worries, it'll still work fine. But you kids, even the thought of dropping your expensive as shit smartphone scares the hell out of you. But hey guys, all this that I told in front of you, I can't even think about telling in front of my younger sister or any of these young gadget gurus. Because I know what the answer will be. They'll be like, not so young anymore, fella. It's been a our age, and Pluto is not even a planet anymore. So get over it. But hey, there are certain things, like I said, which is awesome about us. Anyway, all said and done, I feel I'm lucky because I got to see both sides of the spectrum. The world before the technology invasion and the world after. And I think I should be honest now, enough of pulling the leg. I think they're amazing, they are so much more mature. They have the whole world at their fingertips. They can go online, learn what they want, connect to experts even before they turn 10. Let's look around, look at the popular culture. It's saturated with these young teenagers. You have Justin Bieber, Rebecca Black, though I don't like them, but they're doing good in their own fields, right? And what about Romeo Beckham? He's like 10 and he's already modeling. Burberry and all. And then you have Lord, who's 17 years old and has already got 2 Grammy Awards. And now that we're talking about teenagers, what about the most talked about teenager? Malala Yousafzai? She is a source of inspiration for young and old alike. This generation Z, they are the screenagers. They are born in this this digital world, but they have learned from our mistakes. They are mature, they're innovative, they're creative, and I'm sure they'll do something really amazing. I hate to say it, but you know what? They're kind of awesome. That's all that happens.
That was a wonderful speech, Falak. At this time, all evaluation contestants will be escorted from the room by the sergeant at arms. They will have 5 minutes to write down any notes and make any preparations. At the end of these 5 minutes, the sergeant